Ever since I was young, I've loved motorcycles. My first bike was a Honda XR75 that my father got me at the dump that somebody was throwing out. From that point on, I was hooked. My parents also brought me on a lot of adventures. We went camping all the time and went on trips around the world. I got hooked on traveling. When I got older, it only seemed fitting to marry the two things I loved most and go on my first motorcycle tour. I spent a year traveling across South America on a Wangxin 200, a cheap Chinese-made motorcycle I'd bought in Lima, Peru. After that trip, the only way I wanted to travel was on a motorcycle. As cliche as it might be, there's a freedom I feel when on a bike that I've not felt any other way, and it has a way of clearing my mind and focusing my attention. When you are riding, you are forced to be present, and the feeling of flying down the road and feeling the turns is an exhilarating feeling that never seems to get old. It is much more than a way to get from point A to point B. It is a way of life. I've always said that there are only two material possessions I need in my life to be happy. One is a camera, and the other is a motorcycle. So it only seems fitting to marry those two things together and make this film. Though I'm only going on a weekend adventure right now, I'm heading up a very fun windy road through the mountains, which if you ride, you know these are the most fun roads to ride. The more twisties, the better. I'm going to an area called Chirripo, just a couple hours from the southern coast of Costa Rica. Chirripo is a volcano and it is the highest in the country. It is quite a bit cooler up there, so it's a great place to cool off in the hot summer months. So as it turns out, wow, my brain is not working yet this morning. It's time to get some coffee. Much better. So as I was saying, as it turns out, I'm heading up to the mountains to meet up with my parents, who are currently visiting me here from Washington State. Spending time with my family in such a beautiful and tranquil place has been nourishing. Back to the roots, back to the basics. Fresh air, long walks in nature, the sound of the birds, cold river plunges. These are the things that I live for. Sometimes it's good to break the norm and hurl yourself off a bridge into an ice-cold mountain river. I feel blessed to be able to capture these moments with my cameras that seem to go anywhere these days. I see the world constantly through my mental lens, and it allows me to see beauty everywhere I look. Always composing the next shot while soaking up the feeling of the image. The light, the color, the movement and perspective. The camera can see a world that can't be seen with our own eyes. As long as I have my camera, a motorcycle, and loved ones to share adventures with, then I am completely fulfilled. All right, I'm calling it. At some point, you just gotta decide that it's done and release it. I could probably spend 7 more days ironing out little details, adding different effects to this. But you know what? At some point, I'm just letting it go and letting you guys check it out, see what you think. So last night, I freaking burned through most of a day editing this and didn't even realize what time it was by the time I left at like 10 o'clock at night. And this just goes to show that when you're editing something that is a creative project for yourself and really nothing else, how much more enjoyable editing is. Sometimes I'm editing like another real estate video or just another project I'm not super excited about, and it feels like a chore. And after doing that over and over for a period of time, it can kind of get you burnt out. So I think it's really important to do projects like this. If you're just going away, this was just like a weekend trip. And so it doesn't have to be a big thing you plan out. You just bring your camera with you wherever you're going. Next weekend, take it out and make a short film. It's a lot of fun, and it brings back the joy and creativity to your filmmaking and your editing. So if you guys enjoyed that, please subscribe to my channel and like the video. Say what's up to me in the comments. And also, I'm still giving away free a online course of mine called How to Be a Freelance Filmmaker and Travel the World. So if that's something that you want to pick up, it's free. In the description is the link. And all I asked is that you leave a review. It's kind of a new course, doesn't have a lot of reviews, so that's why I'm giving it away for free right now. So you guys can hopefully enjoy it and get some value out of it and help me out by leaving me a review. So thanks, guys. I hope you enjoyed that little short film. More to come, and I'll see you guys in the next video.